Hello trainers, it's Steven here with another Pokemon 20 video for you, and this time I am opening up one super premium collection, Mew and Mewtwo. This gargantuan box set is very eye-catching and comes with a whole bunch of stuff in it. However, with this comes a high price tag of $80 MSRP. $79.99 to be specific. And as of right now, it is exclusive only to Barnes & Noble, and it was on the Pokemon Center's website, but it's not there anymore. That's where I picked up mine. On October 3rd, I believe it is, it will be released to general retail stores like GameStop and Amazon. So if you're looking to get it for a little bit cheaper, definitely check out Amazon once this actually is released to retailers, and you probably won't be paying full MSRP. So, as we take a quick 360 look at this box here, we can see that though it is big and it is eye-catching, it is rather bland because we only get the product information on the box. When we take a closer look at the box, we can definitely see that it's 9.5 inches tall, at least about that much, so you got an idea of how big this thing is. It takes up a lot of shelf space. When we take a look at the front of the box, we can see the window is a Pikachu shape, most specifically the face, and on the cheeks we have the 2 and the 0, so that's really cool. That's actually in the plastic. The window doesn't let us see too much inside, aside from the Mew and Mewtwo figurine, some of the packs, the art book in the back, and the Mew and Mewtwo promos. The sides of the box are rather simplistic with the Train On catchphrase and the 20th anniversary logo found on them. However, there is a paper slipcover which gives you a little bit more information about the box itself and what's inside. So on the bottom of the box, the paper slipcover just says Super Premium Collection Mew and Mewtwo, and it gives you some promotional information about the EX promo cards and the TCG itself. On the other side of the box, we get more promo mumbo jumbo, along with a list of everything we get in the box. 2 promos featuring Mew and Mewtwo, a sculpted figurine of the 2, 10 Generations booster packs, an art book for the TCG, 3 collector's boxes alongside 12 dividers to keep it all organized, and a code for the trading card game online. I will not be showing you this code, however, if you're interested in buying mine from me along with a whole bunch of other cards, along with online codes, shoot me an email at the one in the description and we can talk something out. So here's me opening up the box, and this is really just a sped up montage, so this way you can see how everything is secured in the box. On the top layer tray, we just get the cards of the set. We get the promos, we get the Mew and Mewtwo figurine, we get the 10 booster packs, and here is also where the dividers are kept alongside the TCG online code card. It's really simple and easy to go through there. Next up, we have the art book, which has its own tray. Very cool, and as you can see here, it is really thick, which is great. And then underneath that, we have the 3 different boxes. I show you them here, but I'm going to go over them in a little bit more detail up next. So, the 3 collector boxes that we get in the set feature the Kanto starters, Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, and I have to say these are rather high quality. They remind me of the Elite Trainer boxes that we can get at standard retail. So at the top of the boxes, as you can see, we have a nice print of the starters, and the print is of rather high quality. I'm actually pretty impressed by this. And at the top and the bottom of the top of the box, we have the different Pokemon logos you would find with the set. On the sides of the box, they continue on over with the image of the starters alongside some of the logos. This is on both sides, and on the front and the back of the boxes, sort of where you would see them when you store them on the shelf, we get the 20th anniversary logo alongside Train On. Overall, nice accessories to have. Along with the collector boxes, we get the dividers. We get 12 of them, and they feature the 20th anniversary logos. So, pretty cool to have, but really don't necessarily need them unless you're in need of dividers. The next item for the set is the Pokemon Trading Card Game Illustration Collection, and this definitely bumps up the overall price of the box. However, depending on how you view things, this is absolutely worth it. So essentially what this book is it takes you through the past 20 years of the Pokemon franchise, most specifically the trading card game, and it shows you a whole bunch of different artwork ranging back from base set to the Neo sets to the Fire Red and Leaf Green sets, 4th gen, 5th gen. This book simply has it all. And what's really cool is it's actually divided by sections. And those sections are Battle, Pokemon living in the forest, Pokemon living by the water, Pokemon living in darkness, Pokemon living in towns with people, cute Pokemon, and Pokemon trainers. So I'm flipping through the book, like I said before, and I'm only showing you most of it just by skimming through it, because if you really want this book, you're going to have to buy the set yourself. And, you know, copyright information. I really don't want to get in trouble. Overall, this book is really worth it, and if you're an artist or you really like to see behind the scenes stuff, this book is absolutely worth picking up, even if you just have to buy the set to get the book. Now, something of note, the book does come with a nice slipcover jacket, and once removed, you can see the front cover and the back cover in black and white. That is a fantastic touch. So up next, we get the Mew and Mewtwo figurine, and it's really cool. You see that they're in battle with each other or something like that. There's an exploding rock, Mewtwo's in a nice attack pose. However, as you'll see here, the quality control really sucks. Like, Mewtwo has all this brown paint on him. Like, seriously? I mean, I know some are going to take the stance that, oh, this is just sort of an afterthought figurine included in. We paid $80 for this set, and you mean to tell me that they're going to allow something with this lazy quality control in it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not expecting import action figure levels of quality control here. Not at all. But this is, like, why is mine even like this? Why would they let this off the production line? Like, seriously? Yeah. You can tell I was looking forward to this. Anyway, here's a quick look at this figurine set alongside the other red and blue collection figurines you just might have. So getting into the cards of this set, we get a Mew EX promo and a Mewtwo EX promo. Mew has 120 HP. Pretty neat attacks. I mean, not necessarily the best because you still need the necessary energy to use each attack. And the Mewtwo EX promo, it could be a little bit better. It's not the best one that they chose. Mew is XY126, and Mewtwo is XY125. So if you're looking to complete your promo collections, this is absolutely needed. However, if you're looking for some pretty awesome card artwork, these are really great because they go well together. You can see Mew's looking over at Mewtwo and vice versa. And simply put, the artwork is beautiful. Nice greens, nice blues, and they have that texture to them, which is great. And last but most certainly not least, 10 Generations booster packs. And as you can see here, 4 Charizard, 3 Pikachu, 2 Venusaur, and 1 Blastoise. So you can definitely tell here that it was a conscious decision to include the different pack ratios. So yeah, lots of Charizard. So if you're a Charizard fan, cool packs for you. Anyway, let's get to opening them. So first up, we have a Pikachu. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what goodies are inside. Pikachu, Clefairy, Meowth, Rhyhorn, Charmander, pretty cool, Evosoda, Red Card, Reverse Hollow Snorlax, I like Snorlax, Slurpuff, and Gyarados. All right, pretty neat there. Gyarados is a favorite of mine, even though it's not necessarily the best card in the set, but that's okay. All right, starting the next pack off with a Water Energy, and because you can see the edges, whew, all right, let's see what it is. I'll go nice and slow to build the suspense. So, Water Energy, oh yeah, Krabby, Ghastly, Meowth, Shroomish, Shauna, Pokemon Center Lady, Red Card, Flareon EX, and, ooh, Dugtrio. I don't have that one yet. Yeah, I think this is the Flareon EX print that I needed, so that's awesome. So glad to pull that one. Next pack. Let's see what's inside. Starting off with Pikachu once more, and we'll turn it over. All right, let's see what I get here. Once again, Pikachu, Zubat, Metal Energy, Magmar, Flabébé, Revitalizer, Red Card, Reverse Shelter. Oh, sweet. Oh, that is cool. Charizard and Butterfree. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't have the Charizard yet, so that's great. That'll go with my Charmander. Hollow Butterfree. Put those off to the side. Not an EX, but hey, you know what? I will take that one. I don't have Charizard, so. All right, starting this pack off with Paris. All right, luck. Be good to me. Paris. Uh-oh. Pikachu. Fairy Energy. We have a Zubat. Snorunt. Double Colorless Energy. Mr. Mime. Magikarp. Diancie. And another Vaporeon EX. Wow, I can really build a Vaporeon deck from all the Generations pulls. All right, so that's cool. Another EX. Not necessarily that excited because if you've seen some of the other 20th anniversary videos, I have pulled a few of those now. So normally I'd be jumping for joy, but you know. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Still, EX is an EX, I suppose. So, Lightning Energy, Shellder, Clefairy, Geodude, Esper, Maintenance, I remember that card from back in the day, Persian, Pokemon Fan Club Charizard again, and another Gyarados. All right, so that's cool. I like the Charizard. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, next Pikachu pack. And it is a Tangela to start off. Do the shuffle. And let's see what's in this pack. Uh-oh. All right. Tangela, Rhyhorn, Psychic Energy, Diglett, Swablu, Energy Switch, Olympia, Energy Switch, Dedenne, and awesome! Another Mega Blastoise EX. Sweet. I pulled one of these from the Vaporeon, the Venusaur box. I pulled one of these from the Venusaur box. That is awesome. All right, 2 Mega Blastoise EXs. I might have to pick up another Red and Blue Collection Blastoise box just so I can use it. All right, starting this pack off with a Darkness Energy. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what I get. So, Darkness Energy, Slowpoke, Paris, Rhyhorn, Snorunt, Pokemon Fan Club, Imakuni, Reverse Jinx, Standard Flareon EX, and Dugtrio. Once again, Flareon EX and Dugtrio. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so I'm liking that. Lots of EX pulls. I'm kind of surprised on this one. Reminds me of the Elite Trainer box that I picked up a little earlier this year. All right, so we got a Caterpie starting off this pack. Got a Butterfree earlier, so that works. So, Caterpie, Psychic Energy, Meowth, Tangela, Wobbuffet, another Imakuni, Maintenance, Machop, Meowstic, and, oh, cool, Raichu. I pulled one of these Raichus before, and a commenter, I don't remember who you are, sorry, said that I guess this was technically a misprint because of the hollow effect on the actual card text. Don't know how true that is, but hey, that's a really cool hollow effect regardless. So, awesome on that one. All right, last Venusaur pack. Can I walk away with another EX? Maybe 2 more? Who knows? Let's see. Doesn't look like it so far because you can kind of see the edges. Unfortunately, that one's a little muffed up. All right, let's see what's inside. So Pikachu, Caterpie, Psychic Energy, Meowth, Wobbuffet, Evosoda, Red Card, Reverse DCE, Slurpuff, and another Gyarados. So not the best pack there because I have plenty of Gyarados now. And finally, the only Blastoise pack that I got. And I got a good feeling. 3. Let's see what's inside. It'd be awesome if I got a standard Blastoise EX. So, Magmar, Fighting Energy, Doduo, Caterpie, Esper, Maintenance, Imakuni, Ponyta, Gardevoir EX, and Golem EX. Okay, I have both of these, so, you know, cool. I got repeats, but hey, they're 2 EXs in 1 pack. How cool is that? All right, wow, that was awesome. So I had an awesome pull with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Megatons, and this box, I'd say I got some pretty nice pulls out of these. And that's a wrap for this video. So overall, did I get my money's worth? It's hard to say. I did enjoy the pulls, and I got a lot of cool stuff overall. So 80 bucks, maybe not necessarily, but I had a good time, and that's all that matters. Now, if you're interested in picking up some more Generations packs, there's the option for the Elite Trainer box or this specific set, which will come up again in October, and you're going to want to check the links in the description to take you where you need to go if you want to buy them. Now, if there's anything in this specific video you wanted to buy, such as my TCG online codes, a specific card that I pulled, even the illustration booklet, maybe I might sell it, shoot me an email at the one in the description and we'll talk it out to see where we can go. I'd like to sell as much as I can. All right, everyone, thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe and give the video a like. More Pokemon 20 videos coming in the near future, so make sure you don't miss out on those. All right, trainers, I'll catch you in the next video.